Hello everyone. I was going to make a Therapy Thursday video, but uh, maybe I can. Maybe a little bit of Therapy Thursday in this video, but it's more gonna be my movie review on The End of Oak Street. I watched that movie today, and I was doing things for this whole day because of my full birthday, so very late, and I did not edit anything for today. But instead, a day update is kind of good as well. And The End of Oak Street, genuinely, I will say, it's a pretty good watch. Spoilers for anyone watching this, you probably skip, like, I don't know, like, if, I don't know. The whole thing's about this. So you know what? Just don't watch it, the rest. But just know it's a very good movie. I would recommend watching it if anyone already plans to. If you don't plan on watching the movie, then I guess you could watch this now and hear my thoughts on everything. So the main thing I actually really like about this movie, if I'm doing it from a critic's perspective, probably this movie isn't that great. There's two characters, which are the son and this daughter. They're not very well developed. There's not enough time for them in the story. All the time is spent on the mom and the dad, and the dad's character arc ends very early. So, the main reason why is because he gets eaten by dinosaurs. But not very early, but didn't allow it to end. So, if you saw it from a critic's perspective, you probably didn't like it. And the main girl, Janice, she actually does have a pretty good character arc. So, give props to that. And there's some things as a critic I would have cut out, like, okay, you didn't technically need some scenes or some shots of like, oh, hey, we're going to show this thing or this person. There was no need to show that thing or person because, for example, there's this one scene where this woman is hiding in this room with a shotgun. And we see that, but it's not very eventful. Like, they show that to hype it up, and when the moment comes by, it's just some woman pulls out shotguns and gets killed. That's it. Like, I was also hyping it up, so then the fall-off was kind of the same. I think that was a bit of a flaw from a critic's perspective. As an actual viewer's perspective, like as an audience perspective, it's a pretty goddamn good movie. Dinosaurs are now scary. You watch people, like, the main death, which is this guy dying, I'm ruining, like, literally the whole entire story if you're watching this, so, I mean, you can watch it, but just know it's not going to be as good as, what you're thinking, as what I'm saying, but, when the husband dies, you watch this husband get eaten alive as the wife is just, and the kid are walking away silently. And, like, gosh, just, like, the fact that, like, I forget that dinosaurs are actually, like, carnivores that are actually trying to eat people. Like, they would eat something alive and they would chew it up and they would, like, get there and they would form a crowd and everything. Like, that's crazy. And that scene is, like, one of the best twists I've seen in a movie in a long time. Because they were setting up his arc. They were setting it up. They spent so much time for it to die flat like that. I was like, wow, that is crazy. That is nuclear. And, yeah, he dies, and that movie is, like, that was insane. Watching him getting eaten alive and watching the mom run away, very crazy. Also, the character dynamic is, like, so good. Like, maybe not from a critic's perspective, but as a viewer's perspective, I like it a lot. This wife is, like, keeps saying how the dad is just, like, there's so many, she knows the dad is lying about stuff. Like, the whole, like, later on in the story, you see that she is calling out lies from the husband, saying, like, you're such a bad husband, right? And they have these problems, they have these talks, and because she's just constantly on edge with him. So, it's like, that making it, like, crap. It's already, the family drama is already tense. Now there's, like, these dinosaurs that are coming in. That's also pretty goddamn tense. And I would say as well, like, you could watch the kids. The kids are not very happy with them arguing. Like, that's pretty intense. That's already pretty crazy drama. Honestly, also, I just think it's, like, the actual drama is good. Like, dad is lying because dad said, I lost, lost my job. I quit my job to get a new one. Actually, not true. He got fired. He never got a new job, and he's been working all these part-time shifts for like the past like 3 months. And she's like, "Why don't you hang out with my family anymore? Why don't you hang out with us anymore?" And the guy's like, "Nah, you gotta trust in the work and that kind of stuff." But he lied about it, and he drinks all the time. So he's like, and I guess if I had to guess, she's not a big alcoholic person. But the problem is that this girl or the wife is writing a story about how, oh, a wife leaves her husband and kids. That's what she's writing about. Like how this woman is gonna like leave her husband and kid. And he's like, so you're gonna leave us. Honestly, the fact that she's even writing a story like that is actually crazy in my opinion. So yeah, the ending of the movie I will say is genuinely like bad. I think how like if anyone that watches the movie they can understand. I felt like it was such a cheap way to end the movie when it could have ended already. The ending where they kind of jump through this portal thing. Anyone that did watch the movie would understand. They jump through this portal thing. After that, it's like after that part, just end it. Just like be like this woman writes a story about 40 or writes about Oak Street and boom, book closed, movie cuts to black. Gosh, I didn't really like the actual ending, but everything else was really good, and the suspense is very good because they build it up, and I mean, as I'm kind of a critic, so I kind of can tell. Okay, this one's gonna fall flat. This one's gonna fall flat, right? Like you can kind of tell. Also, a viewer can tell if they watch enough movies. They can tell that they're building up tension that's just fake. They're building up fake tension all the time, and they keep doing this in the film. And every single time that they build up tension, it drops, and then they build up tension, and then it does hit, and it's like, okay, wow, that's kind of crazy. And then they build up tension, drop, build up tension, drop, build up tension, drop, build up tension, drop, and it's not even built up yet. There's no tension built, and it's dead. You're like, what? Like, as a viewer, I was like genuinely shocked because I thought they were gonna build up tension again, and it actually hit on the next one. So I was like, okay, pretty interesting. But nah, they just do that, and yeah. By the way, going back on the two sibling things, those are like two characters that didn't have enough time to develop because I'm talking about all these things, but these other characters, or the mom and the dad, because they go a lot more in depth about their relationship. Honestly, the little siblings, they should have been comedic relief. Characters that don't mean too much in the story, but they can still at least do something for the viewer, because I'm watching this kid whine all the time, and I'm low-key annoyed of him. Like, he's very, very annoying. Because the whining, like, I would get it if he's the main character. But he's not. No main character is gonna whine all the time. Also, low-key lesbian. So if anyone likes watching lesbian stories, then low-key, the daughter, low-key a lesbian. Not low-key, I do think that she is, but like, that's all I have to say for this movie review. Maybe I'll have more thoughts. I would say it's kind of inspired by like the monsters do on 42nd or Maple Street. If anyone's seen that, it's like a very old, but famous episode in movies, in film history. So yeah, that's all I have to say today, and I'll see y'all tomorrow because I'll talk about my 1 week of being a senior.